Hello and welcome. It's good to see you all. Hope you're doing great today. I am excited to be back at it again today. My hair is a mess, but that's just because I woke up and didn't do it this morning, I guess. Been a busy day, actually. Been a busy day, been out doing some stuff, so I didn't realize how bad my hair looked until just now. Anyway, we're having a good time today. We're going to be working on some more graphics for the game, I think. It was fun yesterday going through and doing a little bit of implementation, putting the character in the world and walking around and exploring and stuff like that. We also have a few little, probably some animation tweaks we want to do on the character soon. But I think today we might be doing some character design work. I didn't put it in the stream title because I was thinking background art, storyboards for cutscenes, stuff like that. But there is some character design we have to get onto at some point, and I'm kind of excited to see more characters in the world, start to see it filled out and a bit more lived in. This will be the first time in one of these games in the mini-series where we've had other characters that you can actually interact with and talk to. The closest we came to that is in Day of the Hamster, when you could actually interact with the hamster in a minimal way, and also interacting with a box full of sound devices. Well, actually, what do we call them? Sensors. That's right, a box of sensors for the for the metal detector. In this game we actually have people that you can talk to. You've got your aunt, you've got your sibling, there's even a sleeping guard that you can talk to while they're asleep. I don't know if there's anybody else you'll be able to talk to. Maybe we'll add some dialogue options for the llama or something like that, just for the jokes. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do, to help fill out the world, and I think doing that will actually start to make the game feel a little bit more lived in, a little bit more real. Hey there, Sonabel, great to see you. Hey there, Adrian Bauer, hope you're doing great today. The dev goes well today. Hope so too, mate. I hope so too. I hope you're doing fantastic, actually. It's I feel like I've neglected talking to people a lot lately because I've been so busy. I got like the family stuff going on, and then I got the streaming, and then I got the game dev, and then day job, and I can't seem to find time to actually just reach out to people and hang out for a little while. So I hope things are going good. We've all been busy. Yeah, I know. I'm not the only one. But yeah, that's I think the plan for today is probably a little bit scattered. And that's the way I like it. I like it when I don't have a solid plan anymore, when things get a little bit messed up from what I was thinking. So I just put the title on the stream like a few minutes ago, and I'm already thinking, maybe we'll do something a little different. Maybe some character designs would be a great idea. Get some pixel art down for Aunt Jenny. I think I had a funny name. I had this. I just reminded myself. I had the funny idea for a name that would be a bit of a pun for Aunt Jenny, but I can't remember what it was. So changing her name from Jenny to something else, because it was like Auntie something. Because you know, it was funny at the time. I don't remember what it was. If that comes back to me, we might change Aunt Jenny's name. That's all I was going to say about that, though. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot to do, actually. So I suppose we should dive into it. Maybe open up a pixel editor, start doing some pixel art, maybe get some references up in front of us. I don't know what a llama's supposed to look like in pixel art. I don't really know what Aunt Jenny's gonna look like. We did get a bunch of references together already, so we should be able to go take a look at that and maybe start fiddling around with some ideas. Also, probably a good idea to put the stuff in the rooms. There's also another thing that I was thinking of with background art relevant stuff based on the title, is actually the main character, Sierra. We want them to interact with stuff in the background, pulling down curtains, pulling down flag off the wall, taking bed sheets off. I haven't drawn. I need to like work on that background somehow. We need to make that happen. There's also interacting with the tree. There's a few other things we need to do. So I'll probably need to think about how we're going to manage that. Basically, we need to think about how we're going to manage it. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it yet, but there's got to be a way that we can make that work and look nice. And again, there's still like, I'm still in the back of my mind, I'm still always thinking about the 256 color palette and the need to have the characters, like, you know, I don't know, there's a lot to think about there. There's a lot to think about there. The backgrounds, the character palette, all those kind of things. Yeah. I don't know, I got a lot of stuff to go over in my brain. It's very difficult to keep it all in my head. That's why I got the notepad to write things down on. But even then, I'm still sure that there's notes that I haven't written down. Now, one of the other things that I put in the title was working on storyboards for cutscenes. Hi, Refraction. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. The title screen doesn't really have any kind of animation, but there are, like, when we introduce Rip and Tear, the two dogs, there's a cutscene there. And I have an idea for music that I like. Oh, I would like a music piece that is in this style. For any of the other cutscenes that we end up doing, there might be a couple more in the game. The end sequence, stuff like that. I think I really want to nail those, and the only way I can the only way I can get that done is by reaching out to a composer early and saying, hey, this is my plan. Can you work on a piece that fits that? And hopefully, you know, we can manage it. But with that in mind, that means I need to get some stuff to them so they can actually get the picture. Because, like, if I just describe the scene to them, it might work. But if I have a picture, storyboard, then they can be like, oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. So I got to think about those things a bit too. So storyboarding cutscenes might be a good way to communicate the ideas I have for those scenes and what I want the music to be like. And then I actually have to reach out to composers and ask them if they can help. So I have two composers in mind at the moment, Dan Polakar and Old School J. If I reach out to them both and they both agree, then that will be weird. So I think I need to actually get some stuff storyboarded and then send them those, and then we'll have a talk. Maybe we can have multiple composers. You never know. I think that's it. That's all the intro. My intro wasn't very well planned today. I just sort of been looking at my notes and, like, looking at the stream title that I wrote down earlier and thinking, yeah, there's a lot to do. I got to pick something. Like I said, I kind of like a little bit of chaotic, because that means I kind of just get to do whatever I feel like doing at the time. If it's chaotic, it's a good thing sometimes. Anyway, let's take a quick look at our notes for today. This is what we wrote down at the end of the last stream. Main character grab animation with T-Rex grabber. I think we can deprecate that, not completely, but, like, not pursue it today. These things are the effects. Probably don't need to tackle those today, honestly. It's good to know that they're tracked, but we don't need to tackle them today. Climb animation is something we might try today if we have time. Again, not something we have to. These animations, later. Worry about later. We do need to work on the cutscenes for that, though. Like, sorry, not the cutscenes. We need to work on the backgrounds for that, though. This is what I had in mind for today. We highlighted it yesterday, or bolded it yesterday, saying, like, okay, start on the final version of Junkyard 1. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I'm feeling, actually, character design stuff, which we did put in our notes here. Implementing full puzzle graph for the rooms areas we have in... Oh, right, this is actually implementing the puzzles in engine. I don't think I'm ready to do that today. I'm really feeling like maybe work on Aunt Jenny and Simon and the llama today. Maybe Rip and Tear. But that's asking a lot, honestly. Maybe we'll start with, say, Simon. Or maybe we'll start with Aunt Jenny. Yeah, if we start with Aunt Jenny, then we can actually blend Simon between Aunt Jenny and Sierra. We can, like, use both of them as a bit of influence. So maybe that's something we should do. 2 musicians enter, 1 musician leaves. Yeah, that's the way we do it. Just chant that while they play Deathmatch Quake 1 together. Or Deathmatch Doom, maybe. Oh, man. Yep, okay, my brain is definitely on holiday right now. I don't know what happened. I may need to step out for a minute as well, because I got... you know, family home today and stuff. We already went and did Taekwondo this morning, so that's done with. We've got one less thing to do today. Alright, and next week is going to be the, oh no, it's not. Today's the 31st. I thought it would say it was the 1st, actually. It's the 31st today. So it's the week after next is going to be the subscriber call on my Discord for people who support me on Coffee or on Twitch. Alright, let me open up a sprite, I guess. And we'll start working on Aunt Jenny's design. So let me pull this over onto this screen. Let me get this set up over here. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Where's my... There we are. Too quiet now. I need it like... There. Alright. Dueling banjos, point and click style. Mm-hmm. That could be funny too. I think for this one, what I want to do is actually bring in the background of the lounge. Which I can do. Give me a second. Yard 2. I want lounge. BG2. Let's go ahead and just open BG2 here. Now, Aunt Jenny's going to spend most of her time sitting on this couch in the game. So we want it to look comfortable there. We also want... I don't know what else we want, honestly. Let's get our references. Just opening up Krita. That's where I dumped all our references. All right. So this is these are the 2 reference pieces I have for Aunt Jenny. They're not the greatest reference pieces. Let's see now. I get a screen. Hang on, where's my marquee tool? There it is. Hello? Where'd that go? I pressed Control V. Edit. Copy merged. Oh, I must have copied from layer 1, which is empty. Okay, Control V. As web is fine. There it is. All right. Now, if we have Aunt Jenny sitting on this chair, her legs will probably be like here, right? Little feet. Have her legs together maybe with her feet together. And then she'll be sitting here. If we take Edna's body shape into account here, maybe we want to do a different shape for that. Maybe if we do this sort of thing. I don't know. Do we have a skirt or not? I don't know. Let's see. She's gonna be sitting here with her arms, I guess, just on the couch, right? Maybe she'll be knitting. I don't know if I want to bother drawing a knitting animation. Now, head shape, I was thinking more like Laverne style head shape, because that would be a bit more close to Sierra's head shape, I guess. So maybe we'll take that design into account here a little bit. Hey, Alzerothy, hello, how are you? Welcome. Little nose. Or big nose like Edna, maybe. This is going to be really rough, but we can... And I think I like Edna's hair for it, actually. She also notably doesn't really have ears. Unless that's her ear. Not sure. It looks more like a cheekbone. But yeah, okay, so then we would just do, like... a mop of hair on off to the side here. That floofs out a bit. And then a little bit floofing out on the side. Okay, so... she'd be sitting there, watching her show. Now, she's extremely tall here. I think that's too tall, honestly. But maybe I should have brought in a shot with the character in there too, so we could get a scale. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. And maybe the body shape's not right here. Maybe we need a bit more shape. I'm just trying to... At first, I'm just trying to figure out, like, a bit... I guess I'm trying to do two things at once here. The pose of the character on the chair and the design of the character. Bearing in mind, we actually need this character to come outside. They need to actually go outside to stop Sierra from adventuring. They need to be part of the problem that the player has to solve. But like conceptually, I think that's okay. I think conceptually this is okay. Maybe I'll shorten the torso a little bit here. The top half of the torso. Yeah. What? Damn it. That's a little better. What are we gonna do for this character design though? Like the mouth of Edna looks great. The mouth of Laverne looks great. I think maybe if we just try for like Laverne's head shape here, if we're trying for that. This is a straight on view though. Then a little mouth and a big nose maybe. And then I like the idea of like the one big eye. With like, you know, that going on. Then the hair. I don't know exactly neck position and stuff, but That could work. Something like that. I'm trying to not be too careful with the lines or anything at the moment. Just trying to get the rough idea out there. So yeah, that could be an Aunt Jenny type character. I think this eye needs to be bigger though. Like I said, I'm trying not to get too concerned about details, but at the same time. Much bigger eye. Oops, that's not in the middle. By the way, today's my 100th stream on this channel. Which is a pretty big deal, I think. Maybe you agree. Maybe you don't. Maybe you think it's a dumb milestone. But I think it's a pretty big deal. And I'm proud of it. Happy 100th stream. Thank you. Thank you. Big Hondo. Yeah. It's kind of a big deal, right? Sticking to the same thing for this long. Aunt Jenny? Hey, Babylon Zoo, good to see you, dude. Yes, I can see the resemblance, actually. I'm a little worried that it's like too much Laverne. Even though the head shape's a little different. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Character looks how I feel. Hey, Grizzleby. It's going good, Babylon Zor. Thank you. It's going good. Hmm. Being you, hello, hello. How you going? Beep, beep, beep to you too. There's our Aunt Jenny prototype. Not very good, but when we go to pixel art, we'll be able to clean up a lot of the details and get it right. My goal is to not have to have her animate too much, but we will need, like, her standing up from the chair, walking to the TV, fiddling animation, and then walking back. So, yeah. I don't know. September Snake bids us all good morning, even if it's in the middle of the night. Good afternoon from over here. All right, I don't like this character design. What can I change? Hmm. Nope. I think so. That looks also bad, man. I gotta like find some more references. I can't do it. I give up. Maybe I should just go straight to pixel art. Maybe I'll have better inspiration there. Still, I've drawn out something, so that's the start, I guess. We've got to start. Let's go over to pixel art and see if we can come up with something over here. Or maybe we just go back to my original plan of not doing character designs and just do background art changes, but... Actually, I want to bring in main character sprite. Why is his eye blank? Oh. Maybe. Same reason as there's bits missing on his feet. It's black. Wait. The palette's all messed up too. I didn't realize. What's up with the palette getting messed up, man? Sprite, color mode, RGB. That's better. All right. Reference. I think I'm having a hard time on the pixel art as well. Maybe I should move on to background art. Maybe I'm not in the mood for this character design. At least I've done some work on it. Like we're pushed in the right direction at least. I don't like this character. I think she's just like really under-realized version of what I was thinking in my brain. So it's probably time to move on and try something else for now. Maybe we could try doing the llama. Maybe I could llama. This is also tricky. The Emperor's New Groove llama is too iconic. I don't think I could like do anything close to that style, but maybe we can take some cues from like the neck and other features. Well, let's look at some llama pictures as well. We don't have any actual llamas here, so we've just got like a horse and a cartoon character. Let's look at some actual pictures of llamas. Llama feet, whoops. I didn't mean to autocomplete that. So what? There's a alpaca here. I searched for llama and it's showing me alpaca. There's between llama and alpaca. That's a llama. That's also a llama? So llamas have longer necks? Is that a thing? I mean, this llama has a long neck. Is this the llama or is this the llama? What's the difference? This is the llama on the right, isn't it? Maybe it's not. They don't say? Most distinguishing physical differences between alpacas and llamas are their size, their hair, and their face shapes. Also, they differ in disposition, which affects the way humans have used them over the years. Most notable difference between is their sizes. Alpacas are smaller. Llamas are the biggest llamoid at about 120 centimeters. Okay. Alpacas usually have more fluffy faces. Hey, Stockwater, good to see you. Welcome, welcome in. I'm feeling tireder today than I thought I was. I knew I needed to get work done, but I was also just like, I don't feel that bad. And then I sat down and started working, and I've just been doing this drawing, and it's like I can't seem to get anything good out. So maybe we can draw a llama. I don't know. Llamas look weird to start with, so maybe I can just draw a llama. You are a good artist, or maybe it's just AI. Oh boy. Am I still sick? Sorry, Stockwater. I'm a little sick, but I'm much better. Way better. Way better. I think the ears are messing this up. I don't know. I should look at the pictures again, but I'm not. Llama-ish? Or no? Go look at some reference images again just to see. Yeah. I think my ears are too thin. In Spanish, we say te están llamando, which when someone gets a call, or tienes una llamada, for you have a call. It's like llamas have monopolized phones. Really? That's interesting. Why have I chosen such a difficult task? Hmm. What do you find difficult? I ask because it looks like right now you're in concept art stage. I am in concept art stage, yeah. And I'm having trouble with just the idea of like converting from like, okay, I've seen a llama and I've seen some pictures of cartoon llamas. How do I make a cartoon llama that fits the style of the pixel art that I'm trying to do? And I've got this like front on look that I've gone with and it's not working. I think I'm gonna just like not have that. Let's see. Adapting it to your art style so it doesn't look off-world. Yeah, it's hard to match the style that we're trying to get. That's the thing that I'm struggling with right now. Is just like, hey, the same thing as like, yeah, I don't know. Also, apparently I'm just not in the draw properly mood. I'm having a hard time adapting anything right now. Oh boy, we're having fun now! Alpacas attack adventurers in the desert and try to kill them using knives. I hope it looks evil, because it's supposed to be an angry llama. I think I would want to bring the ears closer together. I like how it has a big fluffy thing on top. This might be more of an alpaca than a llama at this point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm okay with it. Oops. I think maybe the feet will change a little bit too. Going to pixel art from something like this though, I don't know. I think like having the big teeth is funny. This llama from the Emperor's New Groove has like an underbite and big teeth on the bottom. I don't know if that's like characteristic of a llama. It might be. Does kind of look like maybe that is a characteristic. Big Regent hairdo, yeah. This will do for now. I don't think I'm gonna go to pixel art stage just yet. I'm gonna let all of these character designs sort of like sit for a bit. Maybe we do some storyboards for the intro for Rip and Tear. Well, maybe we start doing some background artwork, because that's a little bit easier to be lazy with and still get good quality out of it. And I am feeling pretty tired. So yeah, maybe we'll move on to background art. I'm gonna just ignore this. I'll save it as something else. Save as... Characters, design. Aunt J junk. I'll probably delete this later on. Wait, not PNG. No, wait, save as, not export as. Jeez. That'll do. Whatever. Why am I tired? Did I stay up too late? Maybe. One second, I'll be right back. I can hear my kids. They apparently need something. Yeah, go for it. Steal all the dog food. Yeah, you gotta evade the police to drop your wanted level, of course, yeah. That's how it works. There we go. I picked like a much darker color. I feel like I did. Hmm. Father's Day tomorrow here in Australia. Far off distant future country of Australia, yeah. Bit like Japan, except it has kangaroos. Yeah, I suppose so. Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. Ninja Junkyard characters are very important. Junkyard ninjas. They're actually going to be disguised as rats in this one. Yeah, exactly. Teenage Mutant Junkyard Ninja Rats. They're gonna have a master who's just a regular turtle. The turtle told them everything they know. So they kind of suck. Yeah. Hey, Pi, good to see you. What's planned for tonight? I don't know. It's Father's Day weekend, Pi. And, I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. I know we got a few things on, so chances are I'm not going to get a chance to stream tomorrow. I wouldn't mind doing more arena tonight. That would be good. I'll think about it some more. But yeah, that sounds good. I was planning on doing more Orion Conspiracy. See the new Pixel point and click that just got released? Tempted to buy it. I haven't seen it. I don't think. Abandoned Planet. Let me have a look. Where's my mouse? Oh, that looks cool. I like the look of this. Got a lot of, what's the word I'm thinking of, flashback vibes. Got some very strong flashback vibes. It seems like the movement mechanic is just like direction buttons, is that right? I can't tell. There's a lot of cinematic stuff here. Okay, yeah, no, it's got some arcade sections. That's pretty cool. Seems like a lot of cinematic stuff. It's actually hard to tell like what kind of gameplay it is. Throwback retro-inspired point-and-click adventure with chunky, beautiful pixel art. Okay. There's not much like point-and-click gameplay on display in the trailer at all. It's very hard to tell. It looks like these are direction buttons to look around the area, which is like a, you know, more mist-like, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, look, it looks like the interface is like, oh, you can go north or you can go east kind of thing. I don't think like your character, I think it's all like mist-like a little bit. It has like, obviously you can click on things in the environment, but it's like really more like, yeah. Interesting. It's a bit of a mist-like, but in pixel art style. Interesting idea. Yeah, in first person. Yeah. Except for some sections. Yeah, and it has inventory. It looks interesting. I had not heard of this until now. I like the visuals. They're very nice looking visuals for sure. I assume it has voice acting. Fixed ego perspective. Yeah, I suppose so. It's missing the drawer. Pause the music and actually watch the trailer, or nah, let's get back to work. Hey Zorg, good to see you as well. And Deep Freeze. Hello. Thanks for keeping me company. I've had a pretty lazy day today, I'll be honest. Like, this is like, we haven't done much productive. But we did do some character design work, and that's good. Same guy that made Dexter Stardust. Are we sure about that? Oh, yeah. Dexter Team Games. Publisher is Snapbreak. Who's Snapbreak? What else have they published? They got quite a catalog. Looks like there's a lot of games here that are labeled point and click, but the visuals look like hidden object style. Yeah, a lot of these are hidden object games that they published before. It's weird, this publisher seems to have like a certain style of game that they go for as well. I think my kids have played one of these. The Academy of the First Riddle looks familiar. Hidden object games, point and clicks get conflated a lot. Yeah, they do. Stardust fun? What? Oh, Dexter Stardust, right. I haven't seen that one. I guess I'll go look. Adventures in Outer Space. This looks a bit more like a traditional point and click, yeah. Like you seem to have a character there and moving around. I think I remember seeing you play this part, Pi. You played this on stream? I think I remember seeing this part. And I thought, oh, this game looks good. Maybe I shouldn't watch it all so I can stream it someday. This is some nice art. I wonder what made them go from this style to pixel art style that they went with for the next game that they did. Oh, they got a bunch of episodes as well. Pretty cool. No, it's got the coin interface sort of thing, like the, yeah. That's cool. Oh, it'll be interesting to see. I'll have to try out. I'll have to try these out sometime. Hey, Blue X, good to see you. How are you going today? Going pretty good. How are you doing, Mike? How's the dev going? I thought I was more motivated today to get like stuff done, but as soon as I started doing stuff, I realized I was having a hard time. So I'm good. Dev's good, but could be better, of course. I'm actually curious to look at some reference for this section because this is like a bit wasteland-ish. I think maybe taking a look at some full throttle ground might be a good idea here. So I'm going to grab a full throttle image or 2 or 4 or dozen. As soon as I find them. I don't know if full throttle is the right art to look at for this, but it might give me some inspiration for like some of the style. Like this is what I had in my mind, this scene. With all the tire tracks and stuff like that going around. Interesting piece. Here's a closer up one. This is actually ideal as a reference. Man, I want to play full throttle again. Full throttle has some great background art. I forgot how much full throttle actually takes place at night as well. I should probably look at these images for reference for the junkyard, which I'm working on right now. Like these stacks of cars in the background. That's probably what I should be thinking of, looking at as reference for those as well. I should play through this again, man. I haven't played through it in a long time. Man, look at the reflections on the toaster. How cool is that? What a cool looking bench as well. It's all gnarled and chipped and scratched and stuff. Man, so cool. Man, there's some cool areas in this game too. Wow. I gotta play this game again. I think this section of the game is kind of like a bit frustrating. I think this part could have been improved somehow. Can't beat a callie. Actually, I don't remember what this scene represents, what this was here for. There's quite a few bits of this that I'm like not 100% familiar with. Man, this is a cool shot. More junkyard. I'm just having fun looking at these images now. All right. As far as reference goes, there's a couple of shots there that would be very good for what I'm working on at the moment. Too bad you don't get to see the junkyard in daylight in this. That would have been cool. I think those are the references I need. What time is it? Oh man, it's nearly 4 o'clock. I forgot that I started late today. I'm running out of time to actually do something. I mean, we've made some progress. It's not like we haven't done anything. It's just you know, we're at a decent point, I guess. Streamed for nearly 3 hours today. I don't think we got 3 hours worth of actual work done. I got a little bit too... I don't know. I guess we did get 3 hours worth of work done. It just wasn't the most productive 3 hours. It wasn't the most, like, yeah, results-driven 3 hours, I guess. But still, good enough. It is how it goes sometimes. Totally true. Totally true. Maybe I should change out this the roof here with like a tin roof, maybe. That could be interesting. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go with like a red tin. Something. I don't know. I'll keep working on this piece next time. I'm not sure I've got it in me to really push very hard right now, which sucks. It kind of sucks to be feeling that way, but hey. Let's see. What can I do here? Can I... Oops. How similar is this color to that color? The problem I'm having is I'm dealing with a lot of brown on brown sort of stuff. So I think I need to do something about that. Something needs to give. I thought maybe I could change the dirt color to be a bit redder, maybe. If I was to do that, it would need to be desaturated a fair bit, though. These colors are actually really similar to the roof colors. Maybe we can... Let's see. Just trying to find a color that like feels like a good dirt color that I could still work with. Maybe I need to... Maybe this would work. As a base color. That could work. It's different enough, I think, that it shouldn't be too much of a problem, and we can work around there for different tones. Just for reference, I just decided to slap that in there just to see what potentially it could look like if I spent some time on the art. I don't think I'd like it to look like this. It's way too detailed. Like, I still need to hold myself to the style that we're in. One thing I'm worried about with this scene is that hardly anything in it is in the right style. That's the kind of the problem I'm having with this today, is just like, I don't feel like I'm really hitting the style that I want to hit. So, that's fine. It's fine. We'll see what everything looks like once I get it in game. But yeah, I may just need to reapproach the scene again. It wouldn't be the first time I had to do that with this game. Just like trying to make sure I hit the right style. There's a certain amount of like leeway that I'm giving myself with a lot of this stuff. I just don't want to I don't want to expand beyond the style too much that I'm trying to hit. Had a hair in my mouth. That was weird. Yeah, I'm trying not to overdo it with... Like, I want to make sure I'm hitting a style that looks like it could be Day of the Tentacle or Sam & Max. More, I want to lean towards Day of the Tentacle, and I think lately I've been leaning more towards Sam & Max or even beyond that sort of style, and that's kind of frustrating because I do want to hit the look that I'm aiming for here, which is more in Day of the Tentacle camp. So yeah, I have to be very careful with how I approach like rendering everything, because at some point I'm gonna overdo it, and it's not gonna work anymore. So I need to be very careful, I guess, with what I'm doing. But yeah, for now, I just wanted to see this slightly updated version in the game rather than the junky sketch one that we did initially. So let's go do that. Okay. Let's just save this for now. I didn't change anything here, so just close that. Why is that so loud? I swear I have system noises turned down very quietly, and yet it's still very loud. I guess this application calls the sounds itself instead of going through system. Yeah. Alright, llama references can go away for now. The wood thing looks so bloody good. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, Creef, good to see you. Which wood thing? You mean in the shed or something? The tree? The wood grain. Oh yeah, it looks good in look, I had fun doing it. It was a lot of fun. I probably overdid it, I think, especially for Day of the Tentacle style. Or even Sam & Max style. Yeah, it's sort of like it's overdone. But that's okay. You know, it'll be all right. Let's see. I think having a very productive couple of days has been good, but like today, obviously a little bit more of a slump day. I think that can be attributed to just being generally tired and stuff like that, though, so it'll be all right. Yeah, I just want to replace this with the other one. I still have to look into why this is happening. I'm going to replace the whole thing with the new setup. Also, I'm going to see if I can set up the skip cutscene stuff. Like for this one, the last two games, I've just been like, well, you can't skip the cutscene because I don't want to know how to deal with that. But I think I'll try it with this one. So I don't even know if we're going to have an intro cutscene actually for this one. You might just stand here and be like. I think, yeah, the cutscene might be in-game. Might just be like, walk over to the door, hey, I can't get out. And then you have to figure out how to get out. Which is pretty easy, honestly. You just have to find a couple of things. Need to actually make an intro cutscene properly at some point. All my intros have just been blocks of text. Yeah, blocks of text is a thing. This style of wood grain is like what I've been doing, and then what you see in the other areas, like here, this is what I've started doing. I started doing it because of the shed. I wanted the shed to look good. Now that I've done that, I've kind of committed to it for this game to like try and do a better job on wood textures. I think this fence is way better than the other fence, only because at this resolution, it's a lot easier to see what's up. I think the tree, I don't know. I'm still not decided on what to do about the trees, honestly. Tad out of place. Yeah, I don't know. It depends how I go about it, I guess. But yeah. I quite like this room. This room's pretty well done, I think. Oh yeah, you can't go out that way. I didn't program it. You have to go back to the bedroom and then go out the window to get back out again. Yeah, I can't help but feel like I've overdone it with all of the texturing on everything. Maybe I need to dial it back on everything. I know I need to dial it back on this fence. Maybe I can leave it here on the foreground element, have a little bit extra detail on the foreground element there. At least the character looks good walking around and stuff. Need some more work on a lot of things, but yeah, it'll come together. Clean up of pixel art and stuff to make it like a bit cleaner and richer looking will be a valuable bit of time that I'll be able to spend on it. Okay. Save the game, close the game. I think I really need to go back to this and just really revisit looking at stuff in Day of the Tentacle. Like, really focus on this. Yeah, I really need to start focusing back on Day of the Tentacle art pieces to draw inspiration from. I kind of lost my way a little bit, I think, with some of that wood texturing. And the tree. I mean, in some places it works, but yeah, I don't know. Probably spent a good 16 hours also on my player character sprite for my current project so far, and she only has one functional direction, though she does have a back-facing idle sprite. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Have you posted any of that anywhere? Is that like somewhere could we look at something? I didn't realize they had the I guess I did it subconsciously remember they had the VW Beetle, but I should have looked at that when I was drawing mine to get some inspiration from it. See, here's an example where they do go into a little extra detail on texturing. It's a night scene, but like you can see there's like clearly multiple grains that are visible on the side of the house here. But yeah, for the most part, they definitely go for a flatter look, which is what I should try and aim to adopt a little bit more with the wood textures and stuff. I think I can still have texture. It's just there's so much texture in some of it. Like here's an example of like a lot of texture as well. These are the roof tiles for the house. That's a lot of texture. It's not always textureless. Like, look at the floor here, too. This is a very detailed floor. I think I can probably get away with what I've done so far. I will do some cleanup, like I said, but... yeah. I think I really need to keep this stuff in mind when I'm doing my work. I think the one that I'm currently working on, I'm gonna heavily simplify it. I'm gonna heavily simplify that a lot more. Because I do want to maintain the right visual style. Like, a lot of the stuff I've done is getting far away from this look. Like, yeah. Yeah, I need to push myself back in this direction a bit. Those funny shapes, like, never a straight line. Like, I gotta start remembering the rules, you know? I think I'll allow it for the pond and tree scene. I'll clean it up a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna allow it there. A fair bit of extra texturing, but for the one that I'm currently working on, I should be looking at stuff like this for more references. Maybe not this specifically, but yeah, more stuff like that. Just trying to find another outdoor scene, actually, that I can look at for a second here. Yeah, it's all grass everywhere, though. The junkyard needs to have, like, the dirt and stuff. Oh my gosh. Robot Spacer. Welcome. Good to see you there, Atomic Dragons of Mars. Good to see you, Junior Skeg. And Kyle and Era 13, welcome in as well. Robot Spacer, of course. Thank you for the robot parade. Good to see you all. Thanks for shouting them out there. Refraction as well. What are we up to today, Robot Spacer? Doing some artwork? How's the game going? I'm having a little bit of a crisis. A little bit of a crisis in my brain. Apply for a job at a company that makes puzzles, but I am worried I may not be a good fit. Nice one. Nice one, Damn Veins. Actually taking a break from painting to play Carmen San Diego. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk or jump in the chat and say hello. Yeah, so my art that I've been working on, I've been struggling with it. I keep on pushing it a little bit too far and out of the style that I'm going for. Hey, welcome in, Thanatos. Good to see you. Welcome back. Well, welcome, I should say. Welcome to this channel. Yeah, let me think. What am I... Let me show you what I'm working on. Let me show you all what I'm working on. Let's see. Yeah, I've been saying for a while, like, yes, this is a style that's not really my default, and I think I've started slipping a little bit. Not, like, I still think in my mind that I'm on track, but, like, I've been looking at it today a little bit and going, like, I'm pushing a little far away from, like, the inspiration that I do have. We'll just run the game. But then, no, like, actually things are going very well. To be honest, things are going super awesome because I had a lot of really productive days this week. It's just today has been less productive and I've started contemplating a little bit more. But like generally everything's going really well, actually. The debug version with old intro in it, I don't know, just ignore it, I guess. So here's our character, and he now, like, we fully animated him, actually. He's fully animated now, which is really good. I'm really happy with the full animation. I have a nice room here. Today's been lazy for you too, Thanatos? Yeah. Yeah, that was totally the wrong title. It's from the first game. So just ignore what I'm doing because it's weird. It makes sense, but without context, it's a bit weird. And also, I've programmed it to skip a section of the puzzle as well. So anyway, so you get outside, and I think this area looks okay. It's not. I've never liked this. Like, I've never really been happy with how this has come together. This whole scene. I need to work on it some more. It's pretty decent. Like, it's good enough. I think we can live with it. But yeah, I think I need to do a little more work on it still. I've been looking at a lot of references just now, just going through and scrolling through references of Day of the Tentacle. But yeah, one of the things that I did here, which I think I might have pushed it too far, was texturing the shed here with like the wood grain and stuff. I think I just overdid it. I think I need to just dial it back a lot. Yeah, that's one of the main issues that I'm thinking about, actually. I did the same with this fence. I think the tree house and the tree is probably okay, actually. And even the foreground one is, I think, probably okay. It's just too noisy back here, and I don't think it really is on brand, I guess, for the style that I'm trying to go for. Cool circular frame for the scene, very stylish. Thank you. Yeah. This one I could probably do a little more work on, but I'm actually pretty happy with this scene. This is the one I most recently finished. But you can see, like, I've definitely started to push further away from the style of Day of the Tentacle here already. The junkyard in the background I'm pretty happy with, honestly. I think that fits still. Like, the stack of cars is, like, more detailed than everything else, but I think everything else kind of fits in the Day of the Tentacle style of, like, imagine what a junkyard might look like if you just didn't really look at it kind of thing. I still need to work on, like, you know, there's going to be a perspective shift as you cross over a certain point here as well, so that he's not so giant when he's at the back there. Climb over the fence here. So this is the scene I'm currently working on, and I've just been like, I need to dial it back a little bit and try and, like, realign myself back to what my original goal was. So I think I'm going to, like, slow down a little bit and start revisiting the design of this scene a little bit. But, you know, also, it is what it is. Like, it's not like I can, like, I need to depict the things that I need to depict as well. So there's a balancing act there, trying to get the look right. But I think, like, even these floorboards, they may be a little bit over detailed, but I think they're a little bit more suitable to the style, actually. And the shape of this house here, the dog house, the dog kennel, is there. So yeah, I don't know. We're getting there. It's just I need to just do a little cleanup, I think, and then we should be back on target. I think this scene, I almost wouldn't mind redoing this entire scene, but I spent so long on it. I'm not sure if I want to. This scene in here is actually really nice. I think this one's really on brand, really on model. I think this one works very well. And once I do some cleanup on it, some of the, you know, the haloing and stuff on the pixels and whatever, I think this one will look a little nicer. This one should come through pretty well, I think, once it's done. Yeah, I mean, and this is definitely inspired by the way Day of the Tentacle likes to do its backgrounds and stuff like that, which is what we were just looking at, sort of scrolling through. Like, a lot of the Day of the Tentacle perspective style is like very unique, very like fisheye lens inspired. They're not all like that, but a lot of them have that sort of look. I really need to just give myself a chance to stop and reflect, I think, on some of these, because, like, yeah, I think I've gone a little bit too, like, flat and boring for some of my layouts, which is why I wanted to revisit it and like just keep looking at these images again. Yeah, here's another fisheye sort of shape to it as well. But I think, like, you know, there's like certain rules in place that they seem to follow, like, you know, not having horizontal lines as much as possible, things like that. I really like this scene. This scene encapsulates a lot of what I think is on model for them. Always appreciate interesting framing of scenes, like foreground elements or cutaway that shows the frame of the building. Yeah, those are interesting too. Merry Melody cartoons, yes, yeah, indeed. That's definitely a thing. Like, here's an interesting one, right? This is, I think, part of the cutscene. But, like, the level of detail, like texturing in the grass has like a lot of, you know, grass-like blades in it, and the tree in the background has a little bit more detail than most of the trees. And then this hedge, though, is just like a, you know, or whatever this is, just whatever, much more surrealist or abstract or whatever. But then these, like, detailed brick texture and stuff too, so it makes it kind of tricky to look at some of the, like, when you're looking at a lot of these things, like that one's very much off-brand compared to this, for example. This is a really great example of the style. And again, this is like another one where it's like very obvious that they this is based on digitized art, and they like they cleaned up a few things. Like, it looks like they cleaned up this bench, but like most of the rest of it's not really touched up. Maybe this foreground table was added later or something, I don't know. The window seems to be touched up as well. Hello there, innocent poo-poo. The use of shadows, especially in the stairway. Like, yeah, here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're definitely a lot of good shots to take a look at and go like, okay, I need to revisit what I've done and try and make sure that I'm hitting the right model. Because, like, I'm not too far off for the most part, but there's a lot that I could improve. Another thing they do is, like, they're not afraid of, like, actually using light. Like, look at the highlights on the bed frame here. This is like, compare this bed frame then to, like, the pillar here, the pedestal, whatever this thing is. I don't know, like, this is not using as many highlights and stuff like that, I guess, is what I'm thinking. And this looks flatter somehow than that does. I don't know. I think, like, here's a room with a lot of texture in it as well. A lot of detail. I think I just have to find the right balance and make sure that when I have something that's more textured, I need to balance it with something else. Here's another interesting shot. Like, look at those trees. Hey, Mini Roach. You should make the main character cast a shadow on the background as they walk around. Yeah, I don't think so. That would be terrible. Roller skates. I should put roller skates in everything. Spotlighting is good. Yeah, it is. So in my other game, like the last one I put out, let's see. I tried to use that effect a lot more, and I think I did a pretty good job of it. I guess that's just the raw background there. Hey, Ref, good to see you. It was a pain to get right. You're thinking of the metal detector. What do you mean? Yeah, I think this is definitely on model for Day of the Tentacle style. Like, I think this hits model like a lot better than some of the other stuff I've done for this game, actually. What else is there? The vault room, the main room. I thought you were thinking about projection when they were talking about shadows. Sorry. Oh. No need. No, it's all good. Yeah, this one still has like that fisheye effect, I guess. Still, I think this is pretty good on model as well for the style. What else is there? This one I think I was a little bit lazier with, but I think it still works. Yeah, I think this one still works pretty well. Everyone was sad we couldn't microwave the hamster. You can get the hamster, but the microwaving the hamster would be evil, so you can't do it. You need the hamster. The hamster's your friend. See, I think this is really good. I think this one's a very good good one. I think the room upstairs is also good. Once I clean them both up, I think they'll both be great. The backyard, I think, needs some work, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it. It's not terrible, honestly. I will replace this tree, but I think I'll leave the background as is. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a perfect thing. Also, there's no lighting. I've applied like no shading to most of the scene. So once I do that, it could help as well. Just with that, I think flattening out these would be better. A good idea, I think. There's too much texturing, and obviously it hasn't even translated well to the pixel art yet, so I'd have to go in and like really clean that up if I wanted it to have the effect. So I think reducing it, still having some, like I think having some knots and holes and gaps and notches in the ends and stuff, that's all fine. I think it's just the surfaces need to be flattened out, which I could probably just do that in pixel editing later on. And same with this fence here. This tree is more inspired by Sam and Max Hit the Road style trees, which I think is probably fine. And again, I think the background is good here. This with the junkyard stuff is good. I think this foreground is forgivable and usable as well as is. So yeah, it's just I think just cleaning up the fence. Fix it in post. That's right, Mini Roach. Yeah. Thank you for being a friend to animals. After the hamster has helped you, he's fair game to microwave, right? Well, unfortunately, after you've used the hamster, by the time you can get to that stage, you will have already used parts of the microwave and it will no longer be operational. So even if I did agree with you, you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I think the only thing, I think I just need to revisit the this isn't even that bad, honestly. I can make this work for sure. I think it's going to be fine. I'm just doubting myself as usual. I have a lot of self-doubt, a lot of self-criticism. So yeah, I think it's going to be fine. I was just about to end my stream as well. I was probably going to raid you, Robot Spacer, but I guess I gotta find someone else to go raid. With the way we treat the planet, most hamsters and humans will end up microwaved in the end. If we're lucky. If we're lucky, Mini Roach. I think the being half done place is throwing you off. Maybe, yeah, maybe. So again, like, yeah, this is like a lot of texture and detail. Again. But like, I think they're very selective about where they use it though. And compare that scene to this scene, it's like they're like completely different. Like I would, if I drew this chair, I'd be so annoyed and I'd redraw it like 20 times. But they're just like, no, this is fine. And I have to get a little bit more comfortable with this art style. Like this doesn't look like a chair. You just know it's a chair because of context. And like these look like dino booths. I don't know why that, like, I guess that's what they are supposed to be, right? But yeah. The lamps that they obviously exist and they are justifying the light that you can see in the room, but they're not like hanging from anything. And like to me, I need to, I'm constantly like trying to make sure things are grounded and make sense. So it's something I have to work with a little bit more. This room's very grounded. This room's very grounded. I like this room. What are you doing, mate? I am still streaming, buddy. What? Guess what? When I might be done. I'm trying to finish up now, mate. Maybe, yeah. Good. Yep. All right. I think I'm just gonna keep working on it, and we'll get there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep working on it right now, though. I'm gonna take a break, go do something else. I'm supposed to stream tonight on my main channel. We'll see if I do. We'll see if I do. It's Father's Day weekend here. Tomorrow's the Father's Day, so chances of me actually streaming tomorrow are pretty small. So I probably should stream tonight, but I'm also tired. They look like those old plastic chairs you'd see in elementary. Yeah, they do look like that, but weirdly not very detailed. Like, here's another thing. Like, this is just a silly drawing, right? But this looks like it was entirely painted inside, like, Deluxe Animator or something. Like, it's not... They didn't draw this and then sketch it like draw a sketch and then like digitize it. They've obviously just like drawn this guy in whatever the digital editor they were using was. Look at that dithering. Reminds me of Deluxe Animators, Deluxe Paint. Dither patterns. I should just get Deluxe Paint and work on that. If I don't see you tonight, happy Father's Day. Thanks, Refraction. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, like a little bit of self-doubt. I think we're due for it because I was feeling so good yesterday. So we're due for it. But if you want to check out the games that I have already released, there's these two, Day of the Hamster, Day of the Sandwich. If you want to check those out, anybody who's new here, I'd love to see your feedback on them. Mostly this one. I spent 2 weeks on this. It was a very quick project I did at the start of the year just to force myself to get off my butt and do it. So this one was a lot more effort went into this one. And I am also putting a lot of effort into Day of the Redacted, which is the one we're currently working on. Hopefully it'll be done soon. I'm planning to put a lot more effort into it with voice acting and music and characters and everything else. So that's why, I guess that's why I'm also holding myself to a bit of a higher standard with it too, trying to make sure I get it right. Need to have a stream where I play all three, being saving it for a stream. Oh, awesome. Yeah, well, hopefully I can finish this one soon so you can get that stream started soon then as well, once I get it done. You got a Deluxe Paint 2 floppy around somewhere? Oh, awesome. That's pretty cool. You're the one who made the microwaved hamster game? I didn't... You can't microwave the hamster, but yes, this game. This game, yeah, this is my game. I'm really happy. You know what? Like, just because I don't want to finish on like a sour, I'm not sour. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to leave the impression that I'm sour about anything. I'm actually excited, and I'm really proud of the work that I've done on this. Especially, I think the character animation that I've done on this one is like by far the best character animation that I've done for any of the games so far. Like this is very good animation. Look how good this is. I'm really proud of these walk cycles. And even the grabbing animation's good. I'll main the Day of the Redacted game, play it constantly with a randomizer so every playthrough becomes different. Maybe I should implement that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I am really proud of these animations. Flip of the jacket is super cool. Yeah, honestly, I just didn't want it to be so static, you know? Like, I wanted it to look interesting. And I think it really works for this character too. Like, he's just more energetic, you know? So I think having the jacket flip is a nice effect. Yeah, I'll probably rework this animation a little bit. That's the, like, interacting with some object in the background sort of animation. So when he's, like, tying a rope to something or fixing a ladder or whatever, that's what animation's going to play. So I'll work on that a little bit. There's still a couple more animations I have to do, like climbing and jumping and, you know, stuff like that. I should do a run cycle as well for the left and right. I should do a run cycle, and then I can make a little cinematic platformer out of him later on. Would you kill me if I said I noticed the hair was static in the up-down animations? No, I wouldn't kill you. I haven't touched them yet. So I'm actually thinking I want to redo the hair on this one as well. So I just, like, once I've done that one, I'll come back and just copy and paste the frames over, probably. It should still work for this. Yeah, you can live. I'll allow it. Thought it was going to the toilet animation. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you go to the toilet, Mini Roach, maybe you need to see a doctor. But yeah, I'm really proud of these animations. That's the main point, I guess. I am very happy with how it's worked out. I can't wait to work on more of this. There's more animations to do, more character designs to do. I did start working on some character designs today as well, so we've done some productive stuff. It's not a wasted day at all. I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made this last week, and hopefully this coming week is even better somehow. I probably won't be online tomorrow for the dev stream, by the way. Hopefully Monday night I'll be back. I'll see you then. I don't know who else is online right now. Maybe some other person making a game. Thanks for the stream, Mike. You're welcome, Deep Freeze. Thanks for being here. Take care and have a good one. Good luck with the deving. Thank you. I appreciate it. You too. Hey, cheers, BJI. It's good to see you as always. All right. You're welcome, Refraction. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll be back on later tonight, but I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling soon. Thanks everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again, I don't know, Monday probably on this channel. Maybe tonight, maybe not tonight on the main channel. We'll see. Thank you, Robot Spacer. Thank you, Atomic Dragon. Thank you, Stalkforwarder. I'll see you soon. Very cool game so far. Good luck further with them. Thank you. Thank you. You take care. All right, everybody. I'm going to go. See you later. Bye.